If you don't have enough time or knowledge to build a PC yourself, getting a pre-built PC will be your best option. However, there are so many gaming PCs in the market that it might be difficult to pick the right one, especially considering that some of them are terrible deals. If you want a gaming PC that's already built for you, achieves great performance in your favorite games with high FPS and no stutters, and it's also reliable with good reviews, then you came to the right place. I will show you the best pre-built PC for every budget and every resolution, including 1080p, 1440p and 4K. You will find the links to these pre-built computers down below in the video description with the latest pricing and availability in your region. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first PC, we have the best budget pre-built system that you can buy right now in the HP Victus 15L. Now, this PC will be ideal if you have a 1080p resolution monitor and you want to play with good quality settings. This system has the Nvidia RTX 4060, so you can expect over 80 FPS on average when it comes to high demanding titles, over 240 plus FPS in esports shooters competitive settings, so feel free to go with a 240Hz 1080p monitor because you get an i5 14400F processor. This PC is the cheapest one I would recommend. The total price is $850 by the time of filming because it's on a discount. This is the best PC for under $1,000 USD. Now, if you're looking for the best value system to play either at 1080p resolution or 1440p high to ultra settings with no issues, then I recommend you getting the next system, which is the Blaze 4 Mini. Now, this PC has the latest Nvidia RTX 5060 Ti, so you can play any game that you want at 1080p high FPS, and I'm talking about over 100 FPS on average, high to ultra settings in high demanding titles. And then if you jump up to 1440p resolution, you can expect well over 70 FPS in these high demanding games. On top of that, the 5060 Ti graphics card that you get inside of this system has 16 gigs of VRAM. If you want to play at 1080p or 1440p in the future, you will have no issues when it comes to VRAM. And on top of that, you get an 8-core CPU in the Ryzen 7 7700. So if you want to play high CPU demanding games, or let's say you want to play esports shooters like Valorant or Fortnite or CS2, then you can expect over 240 plus FPS on average at 1440p resolution. That being said, you can buy a 240Hz 1440p monitor, possibly even a 360Hz one, depending on the esports shooter that you want to play. Here you also get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, which is amazing for streaming, content creation and productivity work. Now, the price for this PC is around $1,300 USD by the time of filming, which makes it, in my opinion, the best value PC under $1,500 USD. Now, if you want to either max out 1440p resolution or you want the best value 4K system, then I recommend you getting the next PC in this Skytech Chronos from Amazon. This system has the latest RX 9070 XT from AMD, is the fastest graphics card that you can get from AMD, and you can achieve maxed out 1440p resolution gaming. In fact, you can expect well over 100 FPS on average when it comes to 1440p high to ultra settings in the most high demanding games out there, which is insane. And then when it comes to 4K resolution, you can expect over 80 FPS on average in these high demanding titles. You also get a Ryzen 7 CPU, so it's very fast when it comes to high CPU demanding games or esports shooters, and you get 32 gigs of RAM, so it's also amazing for content creation and multitasking. The price for this system is going for $1,800 USD, so in my opinion, this is the best value 4K system or the best 1440p maxed out gaming PC out there. And I have another option for you in case you want to go with an Nvidia graphics card instead. If you spend a bit of extra money, you can get this Skytech King 95 on Amazon, and here you get the Nvidia RTX 5070 Ti, which is very similar compared to the RX 9070 XT graphics card from the other system, but it's from Nvidia, meaning that you get DLSS, which is the better upscaling technology, and you get a better level of ray tracing performance. So if you are looking for an Nvidia graphics card for around this price point, I would recommend you getting this one. You also get 2 terabytes of SSD instead of 1 terabyte, so you get more storage to install more games and programs. Also, the 5070 Ti might be better if you're a content creator or you do 3D rendering or you work with AI. So if you want the Nvidia graphics card, then the price for this system will be $2,300 USD. So it's more expensive than the last one, and it's definitely not better when it comes to price to performance for gaming, but the 5070 Ti is slightly better, and if you want Nvidia, I would recommend you buying this one. I will leave both PCs down in the video description with the latest pricing and availability. And then if you want to play at 4K high to ultra settings with no limits, I have two gaming PCs for you. The first one is this Skytech King 95. This is from the Skytech website. You get the Nvidia RTX 5080, which is one of the best graphics cards in the entire market, and you can play any game that you want at 4K resolution with no issues, over 90 FPS on average. And of course you can use it for 1440p, very high FPS, but I would recommend you having a 4K monitor if you want to enjoy the best graphics. Not only that, but you also get the fastest CPU in the entire market for gaming in the Ryzen 7 9800X3D. So if you want to play high CPU demanding games or esports games, you can max out any monitor refresh rate. That being said, you can play on a 1080p 540Hz monitor, or a 1440p 480Hz one, or a 4K 240Hz monitor. That's really up to you. But the best thing about this system is that you get 64 gigs of RAM and 4 terabytes of SSD. So you get plenty of storage and a lot of memory in case you are a content creator or you are running any heavy memory applications. Now the price for this system is around 3100 USD, and you can also get it on Amazon if you want, but it's a bit more expensive at around $3,400 for the same PC. So I will leave both in the video description just in case you want to buy from another retailer, but from the Skytech website it's cheaper. And then if you want the best of the best, I recommend you getting the CLX Horus Gaming PC. This system has the Nvidia RTX 5090, which is the fastest graphics card in the market, so you can max out any game that you want at 4K high to ultra settings with no issues, well over 100 FPS on average, high to ultra settings in high demanding titles, and then you get the fastest CPU in the market overall in the Ryzen 9 9950X3D. Whether you're a professional content creator or you just want the fastest PC for gaming, this one will be the ideal system for you. Now the price is very high, so I would only recommend you buying this PC if you want it as an investment because you are a professional content creator, or you need your PC to generate you money, or you just don't care about money and you want the best of the best. You get 96 gigabytes of RAM, which is an insane amount, and then you get 10 terabytes of total storage. This is insanity, and the total price is over 6,000 USD. Very expensive, but if you want the best of the best, this is the one that I recommend you buying. And remember that you will find the links to these computers down in the video description with the latest pricing and availability in your region. And then if you are willing to build a PC yourself because you want to have full control of your system, I recommend you watching my video on the best PC builds of the month. You will find it in the top right corner of the screen. Thank you for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.